Continuing with the Reimagined series, Nike brings yet again another classic OG into the lineup, and it's also back for its 35th anniversary. What's up everyone, aloha, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Steven, and today I'll be reviewing the Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined. Before diving right into the details of the sneaker and also in the review, let's take a quick overview of the box. So starting with the box itself, we have this dark gray elephant print all around. As for the lid, we have a black lid with the Nike Air and Jumpman branding in red. And similar fashion to the Air Jordan 1 shoe called Lost and Found from December, we have it in this distressed look. So these shoes are originally released in 1988. So with this one look, it's basically how you find it from the OG 1988 release. And the official colors of these sneakers are Summit White, Fire Red, Black. Take a look at the inside of the box. We have the inner portion of it in red, which goes for the lid and also for the bottom portion of the box. And inside we see a foldable pamphlet, and it also has a distressed look to it. So the top layer of this is a black background with the Jumpman logo in red. And this pamphlet features a breakdown of the Nike technology specs in the Jordan 3. So it's a breakdown of the Jordan 3 model. Features the upper, the sock liner, the heel air sole unit, the forefoot air sole unit, the midsole, and also the outsole. And looking at the paper, we again see more of the elephant print. Like I said in the beginning of the video, these were released in 1988, and back for 35th anniversary, we have this iteration of the Air Jordan 3 White Cement constructed as close to the 88 specs, but with a twist. Similar to the Air Jordan 1 Chicago Lost and Found, these White Cement 3s feature a vintage and aged look to it. Now, Reimagined doesn't necessarily mean age. For example, we have the Jordan 4 Breads coming back next year, but instead of nubuck, it's going to be in leather. With that said, diving right into the details of the sneakers, starting with the upper, we have this tumble leather upper all around and Summit White. Overlay on top of that, around the toe box and stopping on the mid panel, we have the smooth white leather. And I must say, the quality on both these leathers are actually quite nice. They're soft to the touch, and once you break them in, they'll be a lot softer. Take a look at the ankle collar. We have this perforated leather, also in Summit White. And going towards the back of the shoe, we have the heel tab, which features a cream color, giving that an aged look. And something we haven't seen since 2013 with the Nike Air branding in black. And I must say, that actually looks better than the 2013 iteration. And I said it before in my Fire Red 3 review, I'm gonna say it again, the Nike Air hits different.
Absolutely right.
Moving on towards the tongue, with the bottom half of the tongue in this perforated leather in Summit White. And taking a look at the upper half, we have in the smooth white leather. And embroidered in the center with the Jumpman logo in red. Now taking a look at the bottom 5 eyelets, we have it made out of this TPU material, and it's done in this red color. Moving on towards the middle, we have these 3 TPU eyelets, but this time in cream. And below that, we see more of that perforated leather in Summit White. And finally, taking a look at the 2 top eyelets. Again, they're made out of TPU material, but this time it's done in black. And hanging on the lateral side of the left shoe with this Nike Air hang tag in orange. And instead of being hung by the chaining like we saw in the Fire 3s, it's hung by this plastic material. And to finish off the tongue, we have these flat style laces done in Summit White. So these don't come with extra laces, it's just these white laces. I'm trying to imagine what they would look like with either cream laces or cell laces. Truth be told, they're actually 2 different colors. I would know because I own both those colors. I'll probably throw them on these sneakers to see what they look like in a short, so stay tuned. Moving on towards the inside of the sneaker, taking a look at the sock liner, we have it made out of this textile material in Summit White. And behind the tongue, we see more of that textile material, but this time it's in red. And moving on towards the insole, we have this white polyurethane insole with a textile liner on top in red, and stamped on the heel with a Nike Air branding in black. The whole upper of the sneaker sits on top of this polyurethane midsole, and instead of white, it's given this cream color for the age look. And for the upper portion and the back half of the midsole is painted in black. And within the midsole, we have a encapsulated air sole unit in the forefoot and a visible air sole unit in the rear. Flipping it towards the bottom of the sneaker, we have this rubber outsole with majority of it in gray and parts of it in cream. And then we have the circular pivot point and Nike branding in red. Surrounding the edges of the toe box and also along the heel of the sneaker, because these are Jordan 3, it features a signature elephant print, which has been a topic of interest on social media. Now I'll get to that in a second. I just want to say the thickness of the elephant print along the toe box has slimmed down compared to other iterations of the White Cement 3s, or just Jordan 3s in general. I really like how thin it is, as close as it can get to the 888 model. Now we all know Nike's quality control isn't the greatest. What I'm saying is, with the elephant print, a lot of people were getting like really bad discrepancies on them. For example, some were getting their elephant print non-existent, basically it's just gray with very little black lines. Some are just getting there with like super thin black lines. And I've also seen one picture where on both sides they were actually different. So one side had nice elephant print, the other side had like super thin lines. Another one where I've seen was one side had like really thick cut, other one was like a thin cut. So I'm surprised Nike would actually release those out to the public. But of course it can't be helped, these are mass produced, so it's not like they're gonna go through all of them. But I felt like with the thin lines on elephant print, I think it might just be with the shock drop that happened. Because I felt like with the pairs that came after on initial release, they were fine. I could be wrong, correct me if I am wrong, but that's just my thought. Take a look at my pair. I don't really see a problem with the elephant print. It actually looks fine, except for the left shoe on the needle side on the heel. It's a little bit thinner compared to other parts of the sneakers. I don't know if you guys can see here. It's not that bad, it's not that big of a deal to me. I don't really care. It actually looks good compared to what I've seen from other pictures. Just a little inconsistency right there, but it's not a big problem to me. I still like it regardless. Another thing that people were talking about, which is not a big deal to me, is on the toe box and also on the bottom of the tongue. We have this like widow's peak thing here. I don't know if you can see it here. I don't know if that was on the 88 release, but on my Fire Red 3s, they're actually on the bottom of the tongue, but not on the toe box. Again, like I said, it's not a big deal to me. Some people don't like it, but I don't really care. Now let's talk about sizing. I say go with what you wear in a Jordan 3, or just go true to size. But if your feet are on the wide side just like me, I say go half size up, because the toe box can be a bit narrow. I know some people are saying that the back of the shoe and the ankle area is actually a bit more roomy due to less padding. They go down half a size, but with the wider feet, I'd say that's a little sacrifice that you're gonna have to make. A little bit more room in the ankle area, but at least your feet won't be as sore along the sides due to a little bit more room. But all in all, I say go true to size, and for wider feet, go half size up. Or if you own a pair of the Jordan 3 Fire Reds from last year, I'd say go with whatever size you got in those. Let's talk about the Reimagined line, or just the age look. So like I said before, Reimagined doesn't necessarily mean age look, it's just a twist on the classic. So with the 1s and 3s, it has an age look. Next year the 4s will have a different material for the uppers. So a lot of people don't like the age look. It's actually divided. Some people like the age look, some people don't like them. Me personally, I don't really have a preference. I just like the sneaker in general. Aged or non-aged. I still like the white cement 3s. Some people were saying just give us the OG white cement 3s. It'll age naturally just by holding them or just wearing them often. But not a lot of people will actually hold on to sneakers for that long. Some people would just wear them a few times and just sell them after. So it's not gonna have that age look like people were saying. But some people will actually hold on to sneakers for a long time. So of course it'll age naturally. But like I said, I don't hate it. With the Reimagined line, there are some sneakers that I wish they wouldn't change. For example, we have the Royals and the Reimagined coming up. Not too sure what material they're gonna be on that. Some people were saying suede. I don't know how I feel about that. I really want the Royals. Blue is my favorite color. I just wish it would just come in a classic Royal, with a leather upper. All right, so with that out of the way, let's throw these on and show what they look like on feet. Alright everyone, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of the age look on the White Cement 3s. Do you like them? Do you not like them? And if you're able to cop or if you have to pay a resale on these. And if you like the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you guys haven't, hit subscribe. They're helping growing my channel. And also don't forget to turn on the notification alert so you don't miss another video. I'll see you guys next time. Shoots and aloha.